listening to the UAE's #1 talk radio station.
This is Lloyd's Sunday Lunch on Dubai Eye 103.8.
Yeah, it's a special lunch as well, let me tell you. Of course, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everyone who's going to be celebrating today and throughout tomorrow. And, well, we've spared no expense. We've brought a great singer-songwriter in 𝗔𝗺𝗽𝗹𝗲, all the way from Scotland to join us. She's going to be performing in the city and performing for us as well in our studios. Kirsty, great to see you, and I love the name of your act, 𝗔𝗺𝗽𝗲𝗃. Tell me a little bit about yourself, and I think you're a friend of one of our famous musicians out here, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I went to university with 𝗦𝗃. She's a local here, and she's an incredible musician. We went to uni many moons ago.
Yeah.
And I saw her performance on here. I think it was about a month ago. And, she
legend.
Rocked it. She's so good. Yeah, she's very good. But yeah, we went to university together about 12 years ago. We graduated, and then she.
So is this a music university then?
Yeah, we went to Napier University in Edinburgh, yeah.
Okay. And is that purely focused on the arts?
Absolutely, yeah. Our course was a performance, jazz and rock course, and we both specialised in voice, so yeah, we studied together.
How cool is that? Tell me about your background then, and what was playing in your house in Bonnie, Scotland when you were growing up?
Oh, my dad had great taste in music. Not so much now, but he loved the 60s. He loved Sinatra. He loved Elvis, Queen. So I had a really, really good musical start. I had a good introduction. My mum, not so much. Now she listens to some cheesy kind of pop stuff. But yeah, my dad had great taste.
Great foundation, that,
absolutely,
wasn't it?
yeah.
And then what did you develop into? What kind of music really drew you after that great foundation from your dad?
Well, to be honest, I went through phases when I was younger. I had a really heavy metal phase, and I dyed my hair black, and I went to heavy metal festivals for a few years, and then it went more pop and mainstream. And then when I went to uni, it just kind of... It depends. Now it depends on the mood I'm in, and I think like a lot of people, you listen to certain music when you're in a certain mood and other music when you're in a different mood. So, but I love all music, really. It just depends what mood I'm in. So
2023 has been a great year for you, hasn't it? Because you've released, is it your debut album or your second album?
It is. I released an EP last year, but this is my main album that I released in September. It's just come out,
Tell me about the working of that and, where it was recorded and the actual writing of it.
Well, the writing, most of it was done during lockdown, during COVID. So I did it at home in my home studio. And then I flew to Cornwall and recorded it there with an amazing producer called 𝗏𝗏𝗏, who's working with incredible people now like Sam Ryder and Tom Mahan from Kasabian. And he's really, and he used to work with incredible people like Ronan Keating and Atomic Kitten. So he's got an incredible catalogue, and he's a fantastic producer. He is.
Is he?
He is amazing. And we just really worked well together. So during the writing process, I was sending him demos of the tracks I was writing, and he was producing them. And then I flew back in November last year and did most of the final recordings for it. So yeah, he was amazing to work with.
And do you bounce ideas off each other? Will he say, perhaps, do it differently, do it this way?
Absolutely. And it was nice to be with someone who didn't he didn't sugarcoat things. He was really like, nah, you can do another take, you can do it better. Yeah. Which I think as a musician you need to hear from your producer. I don't want him to make me feel like a princess. I need you to tell me if it was good or not. If not, we do another take. So he was very good at that, but he also brought in ideas that I would never have thought of, and he really pushed me to my limits, to things and doing notes that I didn't think I could pull off, especially in such a small vocal booth. You don't feel like you can...
Pushing it that little bit higher.
Absolutely. You don't feel like you can really belt that massive F sharp note at the top of your range. But he was like, no, you can do it. Come on. Again. You're like, okay.
And what themes do you like to write about? What are some of the topics that you take and, get into a song?
Well, for me, I feel like I'm more of a conceptual writer. I don't write about my own personal life. I don't know why. It's just not something I've ever really done so much. Yeah. I always take on a lot of my friends' experiences or experiences that I see. So I wrote a song a few years back about my friend's divorce.
Okay.
And I don't know why. I can't really write about myself. So but there's one song on the album I think that's personal to me, and it's called Don't Waste My Time. And it's about a certain person that was getting in my way. But other than that, no, I write about other people's experiences and how they feel. And I think I write better that way.
And what's the procedure? Is it lyrics that come first of all, or are you strumming away thinking, right, this will be a nice chord signature, chord sequence for a song?
For me, it's definitely the music first. Or the melody. I get a lot of my inspiration from walking my dogs. So when I'm out walking the dogs, I think of melodies in my head. or I'll sit down at the piano and write down a chord progression more that way. The lyrics never seem to come first for me. They'll always come last.
So it's down to the dogs. They're the creative
Absolutely.
ones. What are their names? We'll give them a mention.
Jackson and Layla.
Jackson and Layla, right. You're going to do a couple of songs for us today. Is this one from the album, or is it?
Yeah. So the first song I'm going to do is a track called Influence, which was the first track released from the album, and it was on the EP last year as well. And it's I've got my music video for that online. So this is the main track on the album.
Great. Once again, live in our studios here at Dubai Eye 103.8. This is 𝗔𝗽𝗽𝗹𝗲 with a brand new song from the album Influence.
Everything about you makes me feel weak. Your smile, your hair, it brings me down to my knees. I can't control how I'm feeling underneath your influence. I've taken my time trying to figure you out. You're dark and mysterious, right down to the ground. Heart as black as the night, but I'm still stuck under your influence. Tell me, how do I make it through the night without falling down? I gotta keep my head. You were the last thing that I saw before I closed my eyes. So shall I wake up instead? You were my influence. You were my everything that you say to me resounds in my head. I'm not gonna lie, and I won't pretend. You were my influence. Every night I'm with you, you get under my skin. I tell you every single time, but you're not listening. I can't control how I'm feeling underneath your influence. Don't say too much, but the words you do say goes over in my mind. It's a game that you play, confidence stretch for mile. That's why I'll always be in your influence. Tell me, how do I make it through the night without falling down? I gotta keep my head. You were the last thing that I saw before I closed my eyes. So shall I wake up instead? You were my influence. You were my influence. Everything that you say to me resounds in my head. I'm not gonna lie, and I won't pretend. You were my influence.
Wow. Yeah, brilliant. You can tell that producer was saying you can do that higher, higher. Love it when you go up top there. What I think you should do is get another couple of puppies, because whatever them dogs are doing, they're doing a great job.
I hope so.
Get another couple. We'll come back and find out a little bit more about you. And I know you're doing some gigs whilst you're here in the city of Dubai as well. Once again, this is 𝗔𝗽𝗽𝗹𝗲 live here on Dubai Eye 103.8.
This is Lloyd's Sunday Lunch
On Dubai Eye 103.8.
For a spectacular festive experience, visit Jumeirah at 𝗙𝗪𝗏𝗏 Island Resort, Abu Dhabi, and savor the flavors of the season while taking unrivaled views of the Arabian Gulf. Indulge in the authentic Italian 𝗦𝗽liche Eve celebration at Mara Mara, or discover the true taste of the Middle East at Michelin's select Teen Restaurant. Offside Gastropub invites you to mouth-watering flavors and weekend live entertainment. Book your exquisite dining experience at jumeirah.com/𝗙𝗪𝗏_dining.
Transform your outdoor space with Parasol Outdoor Furniture, with a stylish range of quality teak, metal, rattan or rope furniture at great prices. Browse our huge choice of outdoor, garden, terrace and poolside furniture, all with a 2-year warranty. From sofa sets, dining tables and chairs, to lounge sets, umbrellas, shades and much more. Parasol Outdoor Furniture. Visit us on Sakim Street, Al Quoz 3, near the Mall of the Emirates, or online at parasoldubai.com.
Darling, come in.
Wow! Love what you've done with the place. It's so modern and well decorated.
No, not me. It's my interior designer, Tom and Jerry.
Who?
Tom and Jerry. They provide all services with a French touch. Interior design concepts, architecture, renovations, even construction of residential villas.
Oh, I will contact them. I want to renovate my villa.
Call 800-TOM for a free consultation.
That's 800-8466 for a free consultation.
Dubai Investments Park, a project defined by a unique concept and developed by Dubai Investments, is a world of endless opportunities in Dubai's vibrant landscape, with a seamless integration of residential, commercial and industrial hubs, offering ready-to-use state-of-the-art facilities, comfortable accommodations, convenient workspaces and vibrant leisure options. Explore this destination tailored for your every need and experience the ultimate blend of convenience and well-being. Dubai Investments Park. Dial 800-DI-PARK to know more.
Silent Night is the UK's #1 and most trusted bed brand, with over 45 years of experience within the region. Whatever your age, size or sleeping habits, our sleep experts will match you to your perfect bed and mattress. It's time to put compromise to bed. Visit our website www.silentnight.ae to shop online or find a studio near you. Silent Night, the secret to a great night's sleep.
You're listening to Lloyd's Sunday Lunch on Dubai Eye 103.8.
The UAE's #1 talk radio station.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back into the show. And live music is what we're into right now from Scottish singer-songwriter 𝗔𝗽𝗽𝗹𝗲, who's flown all the way from Scotland to once again spend a little bit of downtime here in the city of Dubai, a bit of sunshine, but also do some gigs as well.
Yeah.
So you did one last night. How did it go?
It was really good. It was kind of surreal, to be honest, because the venue that I was playing at was looking right onto the 𝗔𝗺𝗃𝗃 and
wow.
onto the river. It was kind of unbelievable, to be honest,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
in Scotland, obviously, we don't have those kind of views from our venues. But yeah, it was amazing. It was really cool and nice atmosphere. It was
And
lovely.
I bet that's whet your appetite for more. I think you're going to be doing some
Absolutely.
more gigs, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do Christmas Day and New Year's Eve at the Belgian Cafe as well, and a couple in between. So yeah.
Great
cool.
stuff. And what's the plan for next year then? You've released this album this year. Great song we just heard there from it called Influence. The album's called Rudiment. I'm guessing it's available, is it?
It is.
Download?
It's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music. It's on all the music platforms now.
Are you looking to tour it?
Absolutely, yeah. Early next year, as soon as we get the final rehearsals done, we'll be going on tour for sure.
So is this with a band? Or-
Yes,
Yeah.
we will be performing with a
Tell me
full
about
band.
your band.
Well, they're amazing. We're going to be doing some rehearsals to find a couple of other musicians that we need to find a drummer. But I've got an amazing guitarist that I've worked with for years. And as soon as we get home, we're going to be doing the final rehearsals. So
Right. And what is the dream for you? Is it to be touring nationally or maybe internationally? I mean, how do you see the future?
Just touring, gigging, festivals. Festivals for me is the big goal. I want to be on the big stages at the festivals, and
Have you done any yet so far?
No, I've not. I wanted to before COVID, and then unfortunately COVID kind of put us all on hold. But yeah, festivals is now that the album is out, is the next step.
Yeah. So how do you get yourself onto them? I mean, is there a route that singer-songwriters have got to go down to get onto these festivals?
Yeah, I think the plan once we get home after Christmas and New Year is to start rehearsing as much as we can and get the album really tight, and then doing a couple of smaller venues, maybe supporting some other acts that we've got in the pipelines just now. It's not confirmed yet. And then from there, just apply. Now is the time that we're applying for festivals. I've already applied for, I think, about 5 or 6 for next summer. So yeah, just gig it and apply.
Right, because there's a real
crossed.
kind of season for it, isn't there? That, loads of festivals going on.
Absolutely.
All over the place. Right, we're going to throw a few quick fire questions at you now to find out a bit more about you. What's top of your playlist at the moment? Who are you listening to?
Dermot Kennedy. He's even on the plane right here. My husband was was watching movies and chilling, and I was listening to Dermot Kennedy. He's just his voice melts
Tell me more
my soul.
about him.
He's an Irish singer-songwriter, and he started out by busking, and then he ended up busking, I think, with a lot of amazing Irish artists, and then slowly started touring and building through the years, and now he's just become like this global superstar that he's been working towards becoming for like 10 years. But he's incredible. His voice is so soulful and so raw and powerful. He's incredible. I do recommend anyone to listen to
Okay,
him.
we shall have a listen. Go-to karaoke song. If you're out and about with your mate Kerry, maybe.
Mustang Sally for me.
Really?
It's just one of those bangers you listen to and go, yeah, that's a great tune.
80s or 90s music?
90s. I don't like 80s.
You don't like 80s?
I don't mind it. I prefer 60s and 70s, to be honest.
Yeah.
But between 80s and 90s, I go with 90s.
Right, yeah. I'm a 70s guy as well. Guitar or piano? I'm
Guitar.
Guitar.
Every time.
Did you ever try piano?
Yeah, I do play piano, but I just prefer guitar. I just think it's a richer sound, and as a singer-songwriter, it's easier to play, and it's more fun for me.
Right. And finally, if once you reach the dizzy heights and releasing your album, an after-show party for your album, who would you invite? Anyone at all? Anyone? Is it Dermot again? Or
Dermot would be there. Can I invite? Can I make a fantasy? And does it have to be people that are alive?
No. Anybody.
Freddie Mercury. Can I invite him?
Yeah.
He would be on my list. Dermot would be there. Florence Welch.
Oh, Florence and the Machine. Yeah.
She's fantastic. Amy Lee from Evanescence, I'd invite.
Yeah. Well, it'd be a great party then, wouldn't it? To be seen at and get some selfies.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Christina Aguilera. She's good.
Yeah, she can sing a bit.
Oh, we've got her on our sat-nav at the minute. She's on the sat-nav and you can use her voice and she's amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She came over here and she actually closed the Expo 2020 in Dubai.
No.
Got up there and she did this song, A Million Dreams, I think it's called. A Million Dreams. I'm getting the thumbs up there. And she was just fantastic. What a great voice.
This voice just melts your soul.
But your voice is right up there as well. You're going to do us one more tune again from the album. Yeah.
Yes.
What's this one all about?
This is called "The Show Is Never Over," and it's quite an empowering song. To be honest, it's one of those songs that makes you think, well, some things in life are really hard, but you know, never give up.
Yeah.
Never give up, and just keep going and live your best life, and it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be all right.
Take it away once again. This is 𝗔𝗺𝗽𝗶 live in our studios at Dubai 103.8.
Take a minute, take a lifetime, take however much time you need. Make it worth it. Make it happen. Make it everything you thought it would be. You tried but failed, so try again. You know how to do it again. The show is never over until you stop looking for yourself. The show is never over until you stop dreaming for yourself. Break your habit, break your comfort, break every rule you know you should break. Making memories, make a promise to yourself is the only one to make. You tried but failed, so try again. You know how to do it again. Just feel how it feels to be at the end. Then you want to do it over again. The show is never over until you stop looking for yourself. The show is never over until you stop dreaming for yourself. Never give up, never give up, never give up until you stop dreaming for yourself. Never give up, never give up, never give up until you stop dreaming for yourself. Take a minute, take a lifetime, take however much time you need. The show is never over until you stop looking for yourself. The show is never over until you stop dreaming for yourself. Never give up, never give up, never give up until you stop dreaming for yourself. Never give up, never give up, never give up, till you stop dreaming for yourself.
Lovely. Once again, second song from 𝗔𝗺𝗽𝗪 from that album �RUDIMENT. It is available. You can download it. And what about social media and following you, Kirsty? Where can we do that?
Absolutely. So it's on Facebook and Instagram. You can check me out. It's 𝗔𝗺𝗪 Music, DEWAR, 𝗔𝗺𝗪 Music.
And how long are you staying in Dubai? A few more days yet? Or?
Yeah, we've got another, I think, 8 or 9 days. We're here until the 2nd of January.
Anything that you fancy doing while you're here?
Everything. We're going to, I think today, Yas Island.
Yeah.
We're going there today. We're going to go and see Kezzy this afternoon play with her saxophone. She's phenomenal. Then check that out. But yeah, we've not explored so much yet, but I think we're going to fit in as much as we can.
Great stuff. Well, of course, we've got the new and we've got the old of Dubai. The Creek is a place that you must go and have a look at. That's where the real history of Dubai is all about. And you've got all the souks, the gold souk. Maybe you'll get treated to a little bit of gold. Who knows?
Sounds good to me. I'm in.
𝗔𝗺, once again, thank you so much for being with us on the show. Have a brilliant time in Dubai and just love your music. We are heading to the hour of 1 o'clock, and I think David Bowie's taking us there. Yeah. Go on, David. Let's dance. Dubai Eye 103.8.